Pregnancy and childbirth are essential to the existence and sustainability of any society. This period of great expectation is also a time of anxiety for pregnant women and their families due to the risk of maternal and infant mortality. Hence, the importance of countries having strong public health systems and responses to protect and always preserve life. The Jamaican government has been working to ensure resources are in place so mothers and their babies can realize the best health outcomes. To support that mandate, high dependency units (HDUs) are being established in a number of hospitals across the island. A high dependency unit is a facility that provides specific levels of care to mothers and babies who need more attention than patients on the general ward, but not as much as those that need intensive care. It's an environment that supports post-operative care and close observation. Just recently, the Ministry of Health and Wellness completed construction on 4 such high-dependency units. They have been established at the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital, Victoria Jubilee Hospital, Spanish Town Hospital, and the Bustamante Hospital for Children. Another is being installed at the Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James. These HDUs represent a major component of the Program for the Reduction of Maternal and Child Mortality, PROMAC. This is being implemented by the Ministry of Health and Wellness and funded by the European Union under a €22 million Jamaica-EU agreement.
It strengthens our capacity to respond in a way that builds on the achievements that we have had and secures and reinforces the resilience that we should be seeking as we face or confront the public health challenges in our population. And the European Union's commitment, as demonstrated through this PROMAC program, is another example of that partnership and the building or expansion of the capacity of our public health infrastructure.
The high dependency units come outfitted with state-of-the-art equipment and are manned by skilled professionals. Their presence reassures expectant women that they will have the best outcome, especially those who face a higher risk of something going wrong during the pregnancy.
Persons have so far been trained in neonatology, maternal fetal medicine and emergency obstetrics, and in critical care.
Government's goal for interventions like this is to reduce Jamaica's maternal mortality ratio down from 89 per 100,000 live births to 27.5 per 100,000 live births by the year 2030. This is in keeping with the internationally agreed Sustainable Development Goals. The country's infant mortality rate is 16.6 per 100,000 live births as at 2018.
We expect that thousands, if not hundreds and thousands of Jamaicans, mother and child, will benefit from these facilities in the years to come. And it will certainly support the expertise of those who will use the equipment.
We are delighted to be accompanying Jamaica on this journey, and we are very hopeful about the possibilities for meaningful impact, even the foundations laid under this program.
The PROMAC agreement was signed by the EU and Government of Jamaica in 2013. Its outputs also include procurement of 6 ambulances, training of medical personnel to improve clinical knowledge, and capacity building for civil society to support public education among women of childbearing ages to improve their health-seeking behaviors.
Health is the foundation on which all our hopes and aspirations are built, and everyone from the poorest to the richest, from the newborn baby to the elderly, has the right to access preventive health care and to benefit from treatment to protect well-being and save lives, because the right to health is a basic human right.
The 7-year-old PROMAC initiative will come to an end in November 2020.